has been declared in Cicero following a deadly night of looting.
Tanya Francisco live in Cicero for us tonight with the latest on that. Tanya?
Yeah, Joe, Micah, there were 41 calls of shots fired. 2 people were killed here in Cicero, multiple reports of looting, and now there are concerns that a racial war is brewing. As you pointed out, it has all prompted town president Larry Dominic to declare a state of emergency. A much more peaceful scene in front of Cicero Town Hall. A day after looting and violence led to 2 deaths in the west suburban city.
We arrested 60 individuals for various crimes.
Cicero Police Chief Jerry Chilada Jr. says in addition to the arrests for burglary, theft, and unlawful use of a weapon, 3 people are also being held on suspicion of killing a Chicago man near 50th and Cermak. In another incident, 2 people were shot outside a convenience store. 27-year-old Victor Casares of Cicero died.
Allow us to handle any criminal activity and remain in their homes. We will not condone or allow anyone to be in the town of Cicero limits with any type of weapons because they will be arrested.
But last night, residents took to rooftops with semi-automatic weapons and roamed the streets with bats to protect their property.
We just protecting our neighborhood. They started protecting our community.
Cicero resident Shapiro Faulkner Wells is concerned a racial war is brewing between blacks and Latinos. She says she was approached by several men last night while driving. She says she was told as long as she stays in her home, she'll be safe.
He said, we're out here protecting the neighborhood. So I asked him, I said, well, did Cicero hire you to do this? And then they said, no, we're out here protecting the neighborhood. They know we're out here. I said, well, what if the people don't listen to you? And then that's when they flashed their bats and their crowbars, and they were like, we'll handle it. And I drove off.
She pleaded with Cicero Town President Larry Dominic to address it.
But even your own people on Twitter last night.
Dominic stood with protesters for a few minutes. Meanwhile, his police chief denied reports that gang members have been recruited by police to patrol the town.
That's absolute ludicrous. Cicero Police Department would never team up with gangs or buy them pizza.
All praise, honor, and glory be to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Ha'arukah Kodash, double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well. Peace and blessings to the faithful elect of Yasha Allah. Yasha Allah being Hebrew for Israel. This is your brother Shariat Nawasai Shaman coming back, and this is only out to you so-called blacks, so-called aka Negroes, so-called Latinos, and so-called Native American Indians, because you are the people of God, you're the people of the book, you're the children of Israel, the Israelites. You've been cursed, you're all cursed, and this is why you're suffering everything you're going through right now, and etc. This is why everybody hates you. All right. Now, let me start off with this. This is Jeremiah 50:33. It says, thus saith the Lord of hosts, the children of Israel and the children of Judah were oppressed together. So the children of Israel and the children of Judah are all Israelites. But why I split in two is due to the split that happened during the reign of, we have a real family beef, if you will, going all the way back to King Solomon when we were back in Israel, when the kingdom split or whatever. But it says, so the children of Israel represents the northern kingdom, because that's what it was split into, 2 kingdoms, a king for Israel, the northern kingdom, I should say, and a king for the southern kingdom, being Judah. So the children of Israel means the southern kingdom at this point in the scriptures, Jeremiah in the 50th chapter right here, and the children of Judah represents the southern kingdom. But it says we were oppressed together, right, which is what you see now. And all that took them captives, held them fast, they refused to let them go. So this is all the people you see on this video. Now, before I go into this really quick, they done declare a state of emergency for those of you in Chicago, and we already know the National Guard has been, put out, but pretty much it's a lot it's a lot of it's a lot of acting going on in this thing, man. You can clearly see through it, without a doubt. So I'm gonna get this real quick. This is Corinthians 2, 2 Corinthians 2:11. Flip right to it. Lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. So devices is going into just his words, man. When you go into that word devices, I forget what the word is off the top of my head right now, but it's simply what they're doing right now with their media. That's a device. It's a tool, right? To play, to project themselves, which proves themselves, which is used to prove that they're the devil, by the Most High. But now, with that being said, so why did I bring that out? Because there's a lot of crisis actors going on. It's people that's it's a ton of videos. I'm gonna just go ahead and post, and a lot of brothers noticing this, man. This devil's really setting this thing up. Like it tell you what. Let me get this real quick. Revelation. Salakia. See, Salakia, give me 1 second. Let's see. I got this in a minute. I think it's in the 18th chapter. See. Let's see. But pretty much, hold on, I can't see. It's dark. Let me see something. Give me 1 second. But pretty much, man, tell you that, I'm trying to flip and find the scripture, tell you that the devil has come down unto you having great wrath, man. All right? And pretty much, that's why he's going so hard doing this, man. Because this I mean, this is ridiculous, man. Here we go. Revelation 12 and 12. Revelation 12 and 12. Therefore, it says, let me start at 11. And they overcame him, right? So-called white man being Esau, right? Now I can speed this thing up. I don't need this. It's light. I don't like how this look. It's a vibe. But it says, Revelation 12 and 12, it says, therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Salakia, Revelation 12 and 11. And they overcame him by the blood of the Lamb and by the word of their testimony. Right? So we're going to overcome this devil and these devices and what they're trying to stage, man. But we're getting to the point, and by the word of their testimony, and they love not their lives unto the death. So we're not out here protesting with Jake that's about to get caught out here in this thing because they want to love their life. I hate my damn life. It says, Revelation 12 and 12, therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time. So that's pretty much what's going on, man. The elites on up, goddamn oligarchy, man. These elite banking families that actually fund and run the whole earth and give the orders to the president. You know what I'm saying? two houses in Washington, etc. Man, they that pass the laws and all this, that write the laws. I think the House of Congress and Senate, something like that. But anyway, all that is ran by the true devils of the earth, man, and that's these 13 families. They believe it's more now, but simply being your Rothschilds, Rockefellers, etc. Man. They're these which are they claim themselves to be Jews. They're the fake Jews, the synagogue of Satan. But they're putting together this media that's trying to now say, which is prophecy, that race wars are about to happen. So that's the Lord speaking. But they're saying that so-called blacks and Latinos are about to ride against each other. What you're gonna have a lot of on some simple stuff, but that's not prophecy. You know what I'm saying? That's going against what the Father's actually saying. That's why I say Jeremiah 50:33, thus saith the Lord of hosts, the children of Israel and the children of Judah were oppressed together, and all that took them captives held them fast. They refused to let them go. They say, their Redeemer is strong, the Lord of hosts, or Yahweh is his name. He shall thoroughly plead their cause, that he may give rest to the land and disquiet the inhabitants of Babylon. So it's not making no damn sense. I mean, that really took me. Just pay attention, man, because these damn devils is they really working, man. They trying to work a wonder right now, man. And another thing too, that video when you go back and I hit play, when I play on this, man. These are clips from videos that are from days. Two completely different days.
That's to protect their property.
We just protecting our neighborhood.
This already happened. This is new right here.
Protecting our community.
She's new.
Between blacks and Latinos. She says she was approached by several men last night while driving. She says she was told
Those guys are already out there. Who's to say they're in the same spot? Who's to say she was even talking about them? So the damn devil, he working right now, man. Since when, like, so-called Latino, they bugged out, you know what I'm saying? Since when so-called Latinos gonna look at a black as being out of their community? That don't make no damn sense, man. Cicero? Are you serious? So, hey, man, the devil, he trying to get he trying to get this thing going, man. Because once a state of emergency can happen, they come round you up, man. And it just so happens that they're put. How's the race? How is it a race? Just listen to this, man.
Ludicrous.
she pleaded with Cicero Town President Larry Dominic to address it.
But even your neighborhood. So I asked him, I said,
While driving, she said she was told as long as she stays in her home, she'll be safe.
He said, we're out here protecting the neighborhood. So
Several men last night while driving. She said she was told as long as she stays in her home, she'll be safe.
He said, we're out here protecting the neighborhood. So I asked him, I said, well, did Cicero hire you to do this? And then they said, no, we're out here protecting the neighborhood. They know we're out here. I said, well, what if the people don't listen to you? And then that's when they flashed their bats and their crowbars, and they were like, we'll handle it. And I drove off.
She pleaded with Cicero Town President Larry Dominic to address it.
But even your own people on Twitter last night.
Dominic stood with protesters for a few minutes. Meanwhile, his police chief denied reports that gang members have been recruited by police.
See, all that's coming out.
Racial war is brewing between blacks and Latinos.
Listen to this.
Concerned a racial war is brewing between blacks. Cicero resident Shapiro Faulkner Wells is concerned a racial war is brewing between blacks and Latinos. She says she was approached.
These niggas is devil, man. Like, this is crazy. How the fuck is it gonna be a racial war between the people that's oppressed when the whole goddamn protesting across America is going on is over a so-called black man killed, which is a Judite, you know what I'm saying? AKA a so-called black, AKA Negro, which is more than likely a Judite, due to the hand of a so-called white man, which is the damn devil Esau, Edomite, man. How the hell you trying to put this narrative, slide this narrative in here? You better wake up out here, man. These niggas
They started
double.
protecting our community.
We the same damn people.
Cicero resident Shapiro
They
Faulkner.
didn't even say from who. They didn't even say from who. They was talking about protecting the mom and pop stores and all of that. But that's a whole other thing to say it's a racial war going on. Like, you ain't even seen enough of that to say that, you know?
They started protecting our community.
Cicero resident Shapiro Faulkner Wells is concerned a racial war is brewing between blacks and Latinos. She says she was approached by several men last night while driving.
And if you do get so-called blacks, that's just 2/3, being 2/3. You know what I'm saying? I'm being evil towards his brother. But trying to paint the narrative as if the racial war, they're narrating it in that direction, man. So I'm just going. I just want to go. I'm just gonna go over some scriptures. I'm gonna sit over here and try to put my head on this thing, man, because these damn devils, man. Like I say right here, say Isaiah 33:6. It say, and wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times and strength of salvation. It say the fear of Yahweh is his. It says the fear of Yahweh is his treasure. So these damn man. This I mean, you gotta have the sense of the Lord to come out of this thing, because these damn devils is really working. They're really, they're something else, man. You know, it's definitely about to be race riots. So this is that prophecy getting play. But the issues between Jacob and Esau, not Jacob and Jacob. You're not gonna see Jacob and Jacob going down at the end. Judah being roused up. That's completely blasphemous against what the scriptures say. So this devil is trying to paint this narrative to get these race wars going, so he can ultimately round up the main people he's trying to target into fighting. You know, ultimately, which is what the King Alfred plan, aka martial law, you know, being hit, and the King Alfred plan, Rex 84, is targeted. It's once martial law is hit, state of emergency, etc. That's when they can come. That's when you see the King Alfred plan that's been talked about, that's passed by Ronald Reagan, etc. Rex 84, etc. Those type of things that already been wrote off as being legal. You know, which is targeting so-called the people that they're targeting to cause more trouble. Right? Your own damn trouble, Jacob's trouble. So-called blacks and Latinos, man. So that's all I want to say. I ain't gonna keep going, man. Hey, man. State of emergency being hit. National Guard here. Race wars about the race riots are about to start, man. They're about to start, like, for real, for real, for real. But it's not gonna be with no so-called blacks and Latinos, man. That just goes against the prophecy, man. And you're gonna have some dumbass niggas out here that don't know they're Israelites going against who they don't believe to be their people. But that's not gonna be the main thing. Race wars is really gonna be, it's gonna be Jacob against Esau. Judah gonna be roused up continuously to the point all the brethren is gonna follow, man. You can't change prophecy, you damn devil. So with that, I'm gonna say shalom.